Well, hello, dear viewer. 'Tis Unclejona here again, sailing on the sea of beer. So you guys can hopefully benefit from what I'm drinking and basically be my therapist. How about that? So I can talk to you about beer, and it seems like I'm doing something. Anyway, this time we're back in Angels of the North again, but unfortunately, this brewery there is nothing in here about it. So going to get rid of that. But what I do know is interesting. This brewery, which is ding ding ding. Well, here's the beer. The brewery is called Vaux. It will focus on here, and the beer is called a hazy shade of Citra, which is a double dry hopped pale ale at five and a bit, 5.3 is it? Yep. So obviously it's a Citra beer, but it also has Centennial in. But let me tell you about the brewery. So these guys are from Sunderland, which is a kind of small county, second from the top, if that makes sense, on the east side. East side. And Northumberland, which is where some of my family come from, is above it. But Sunderland's kind of, yeah, it's a kind of right on the edge. It's a bit of a kind of enigma kind of place. It's a bit of a weird one. But anyway, Vaux Brewery apparently has been around for 200 years, but then closed. Closed. That's the important thing in '99. And then these guys resurrected it, kind of. Don't know how much they bought out or whatever, or called it a craft brewery or whatever, in 2019. So they've only been around for, well, be 5 years this year. Um, so what have we got in here? The Vox. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, dude. Focus. We've got plenty of light. There we go. Guess what we've got in there? We've got barley, wheat, and oats. Hops and yeast, and as I say, it's mainly Citra, but definitely some Centennial in there. Oh, it even says up there. That's cool. And they are Monk Street in Sunderland. 5.3% on the ABV, which is really cool. Now, I'm reading from my screen over here. The malt bill in this thing is pretty badass because we've got chit, we've got torrefied oats. I was going to say terrified oats, but no, that would be something completely different. We've also got malted oats in there. We've got pale malt, and we've got a little hint of dextrin, which is a type of sugar. So I think it's an unfermentable sugar, if I remember rightly. But let's see what we get. Now, I do like the colour, nice yellow thing, and not too much in the background. It's just literally a yellow coloured beer or label or whatever. And hopefully, because this has been, yeah, no chance of it overflowing, which is good. And once again, I don't know if it's my fingers or it's me getting old or if it's the medication I'm taking, but I'm having real problem in my dexterity with my fingers. And they're very cold, which is, yeah, not good, is it, dear viewer? Right, let's pour this in. We shall see what we get. Oh, no head at all. So let's try and force a bit of head. Oh, God. I dumped a load of kind of murkiness in there. Oh, no. Dear viewer, we have got, I don't know if you can see, but we have got the dreaded floaters in there. Can you see? Yeah, there's a white one. Don't mind the white ones. It's the brown, murky ones that I don't like. Yeah, look down the bottom here. Oh, why do people do this? It's really annoying. Anyhow, half a finger's head. Nice, lovely white head. And that's weird because it was pouring very clear, and then right at the last second it dumped loads of kind of stuff. Is it hot particle? Is it bits of yeast? Coagulated protein? But No, dear viewer, no, I don't like it. Let me do one of these things. So how do we do these things usually? If we put that there, twist this around a little bit like that. Well, that, oh, I did it the wrong way, didn't I? So something like that. There we go. And what way do I lean? This way. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put that on the front of the video. But oh my god, I was getting ready to love this. Vaux. You've had 5 years, dear Vaux, to sort your stuff out, and you haven't. But double dry hopped. So I'm thinking maybe they're a bit of hops that have kind of gone through and not got settled out or whirlpooled out or filtered out. From the look of this, it hasn't been filtered. So hop matter in my beer. Oh my god, look, there's one there. It's like, can you see? There's a bit there. Actually, that bit's not too bad, but I don't know if there's a lot of darker bits floating around in there. Oh, dear viewer. Tell you what though, it's smelling lovely, smelling of pure citrus, pure greenery, real fresh. And there is a little bit of sweetness. Okay. Wish me luck, dear viewer. Oh, wow. Real hoppy hit, real charge, and a little bit of bitterness there too. But it's all about the citrus, all about the kind of grapefruit. There's a bit of orange in there. There's definitely greenery in there. There's a little bit of chalkiness in there too. Like I said, quite bitter up front, and then there is a bit of a balance of sweetness in there too. I'm trying to work out if there's creaminess in there. Maybe there is in the finish, but because there's so much hoppage, for lack of a better word, up front, yeah, it's kind of, it's very nice. There is a bit of creaminess there. I have to search for it. It's not quite a juicy beer. And look, a lovely big tide line. That is what I like to see. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about getting too close to the bottom. And I don't usually say that, ladies or laddies. Oh, and another kind of thick line. Well, this time it's kind of, what do we say? I don't know, laced. It's kind of laced down, which is interesting. You know what, Davey? I really do not know where to stop with this beer because I need to leave some at the bottom because otherwise I'll be drinking chunks. I don't do chunks, not these days. In my younger days, chunks, it was all about chunks after a hard night's drinking. But back in those days, I could hit sort of 10 pints. These days, that's if I hit 10 pints, that's a proper session. And I don't often do that these days. 6 or 7, maybe 10. Jesus, double figures, you're in serious territory. Right, let's finish this off. How are we doing? Coming up to 10 minutes, dear viewer. Let's finish this off and you can get on your way. I'm going to have to mark it down for those chunks, but this is a really nice beer. Nice and smooth, really citrusy, quite carbonated, and the hops are fantastic. Really, really good. Just a shame that there are a few leftover hops in there. I'm going to say they're hop particles. Probably a bit of everything in there, to be honest. Well, dear viewer, I am going to leave it there because I am worried. I do not want to have picking hops out of my teeth. I have done that before. Please do all the like and describe and all that kind of stuff. Leave me a comment down below if you want to. Why not join the Jonna Army, helping appease the elder gods of YouTube, and help grow the channel. So do all that stuff. Like the video at the very least. If you've got this far, you must like it. So click that like. I'll be back, hopefully, please, elder gods, with another good beer review. And we'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll be back with beer reviews real soon.